Alright, just wanted to do a quick run through of the gear that I use for the Feral Druid Mage Tower challenge. It's the same gear I used for the Guardian Druid challenge, basically. Um, First of all, we got the Azurite pieces. 1, 2, 3. These Azurite pieces are benthic pieces. You can buy them in Nazjatar for 15 mana pills each. Pretty straightforward. Pride Az for the necklace. Has a built-in gem slot, +3 agility, Mark of the Hidden, Seder enchant, although this enchant does very little damage for the Feral challenge. Heart of Azeroth is a good alternative. Cloak is just a benthic cloak. Benthic cloaks or benthic gear can proc sockets, so just bought one of these, 5 mana pearls, buy a couple until you get a proc that has a socket, and then 3 agility. Bracers, these are from the Druid class hall in Legion. You can go to a vendor in your class hall and buy those. They already have a gem slot, so I put a 5 agility enchant on them and a 6 agility gem. The 6 agility gem is Kraken's Eye of Agility. Hopefully you can have a friend make you one, or you can buy them on the auction house, probably a bit pricey. Gloves, Handguards of Demon's Bane. These are from the Legion Introduction quest line. You can redo this by going to Legion Dalaran, going to the Mage Tower. Go to Legion Dalaran and go to where Khadgar is with the mages, the Council of Six. Just to the left there's an NPC. If you talk to that NPC, it should tell you that you can restart the Legion quest line. Go ahead and do that. It takes about 20-30 minutes, takes a while. You'll get to Karazhan. Once you get to Karazhan, do that quest bit, and then at the end of the Karazhan chain, you'll get these gloves. This belt was from Tomb of Sargeras. It dropped with a gem socket. Then I used a living steel belt buckle to get another socket on it, and then just +3 agi. The gloves are enchanted with +6 agility. Legs, these are from Emerald Nightmare. These dropped. They had a socket, so wonderful. +3 agility on there. These boots were from a Legion World quest that happened to reward a socket, so just put 3 agility on them, and then 15 agility is a Shadowlands enchant. This ring I actually should have switched out for a different ring, one with like haste probably. But this has a 7 agility socket in it. Obviously, Shadowlands rings, you can get them with sockets if you buy the 5,000 currency ability piece. So +7 agility is Leviathan's Eye of Agility. Again, you can have one of these, just like you can have one of the +6 agilities. Hopefully you can have someone make one or buy one off the auction house. Sephir's Secret, or any ring with a gem slot. I got 3 agility. I also could have enchanted these with haste instead of versatility, or it would have been better. Ghost Eye and Dragonling, bought this on the auction house. 2 crit gems and a mastery gem were already in it. Cogwheels you can probably buy on the auction house. I think you have to be an engineer to use them, so you might want to get one that's already gemmed. And then this, again, this was huge in the Guardian one, and unfortunately it's huge in the Feral Druid one too. Ravaged Seed Pod from Emerald Nightmare, first boss. You can farm for this off the first boss on LFR, normal, heroic modes, so you get a few chances to try and get it to drop. And then last but not least is the weapon. I used Jotungur from the raid. I'm lucky enough to have a 252, not that matters for this. But I enchanted it with Sinful Revelation to increase my damage on the boss. You could also go with Fangs of Ashmane. So these would be double enchanted, because it actually gives you 2 of them. So here I had Sinful Revelation on 1, and on that one I would have had Force Multiplier, but I used the Jotungur just for an extra proc for secondary stats. Just looking at the damage breakdown, here you can see my fight was 6 minutes 40 seconds with the in combat, and this is the damage breakdown here. The infested ground, that's the trinket. Ghost Iron Dragonling, 4% of my damage. Potion of Unbridled Fury, 4% of my damage. Lightning Breath from the Dragonling, 3%. Arcane Blast is 3%, that's from the glove proc. And then the Mark of the Hidden Satyr is way down there. So it may not be worth it, but it's, 1% extra is something. Real quick, wanted to touch on the talents that I use for this fight. So first of all, Predator is huge. Resets the cooldown of Target's Fury if you kill a target that's bleeding. So what you want to do is you want to pop your Target's Fury. You want to rake the ad that you're killing, shred, and then bite. You can do a 4 or 5 bite, and it should kill the ad. Once it kills the ad, boom, you've got your Target's Fury back again. So you can pop your Target's Fury again, rake the next ad, shred, bite, and your Target's Fury is back up again. So it's really, really important. Wild Charge didn't really use too much. Actually, didn't use it at all. Balanced for the extra melee range. This is good if you're poor with your puddles dropping onto the boss or near you. This will help with that. Mass Entanglement, huge for this. Huge. When the 2 ads that come from behind run up to start to try and heal the boss, you want to turn around, you want to mass entangle them before they get in range of the healing. Then you can go ahead and pop your Tiger's Fury, rake, kill one of them, pop your Tiger's Fury, rake, kill a second one, and GG. Soul the Forest, that's every feral uses. Primal Wrath. This is not great for the boss, but for the little imps that throw fireballs at you, it's huge. You want to make sure that you pop Tiger's Fury, have your Blood Talons rolling. Primal Wrath, those small ads. Get as much combo points as you can up again, and then Primal Wrath again. And that should take care of those little ads. And then Blood Talons, of course, is what we normally use. Hopefully you're good with your Blood Talons. If you're not, you can go Feral Frenzy. But I would recommend learning Blood Talons if you're going to be serious about Feral. But yeah, I'll go ahead and switch over to the kill video and do a bit of commentary. Okay, so I don't think damage is a big deal with this one. It's more about ad control. Although there are points where the trinket and your damage output do matter. So I currently have a flask and a sharpening stone in my weapon. This macro here is Bloodlust and a potion of Unbridled Fury, which I'll use late into phase 2. And then this macro here is just Berserk, using the weapon, the haste buff from being a troll, agility potion, and Tiger's Fury. So we open with Rake, Thrashing, get Blood Talons up with Swipe, and then Primal Wrath. Okay, this is the first important thing that you have to learn with this fight. When these ads come up, the imp servants, you need to turn around and root them. So you want to root them, and then pop your Tiger's Fury. You want to rake one of them. You want to spam shred, and you want to bite on 4 or 5 combo points. And then you want to kill another ad, right? Watch where the other ads are. You can leave the other one rooted for a while if you need to. And we'll see that I did that here. So, root, bite, and then I notice this ad is up. Pop Tiger's Fury, kill it. Pop Tiger's Fury on this one after raking, kill it. And these are all going down with just 1 bite, which is great. Okay, so here I've killed the initial ads, so now I'm popping Berserk and just going through a rather bad, I might add, berserk rotation. I shouldn't be pooling as long as I am here, really, but I know the shield's coming up, so it works out. And then I interrupt the cast as soon as the shield comes up. These fuming ads, those are the ones that drop the puddle, right? So the fuming ads are the ones that drop the puddle. Again, they die at like a 4 or 5 bite, maybe even less. So if you have combo points, just switch to them instantly and then bite them and kill them. If you kill them, they don't drop a puddle. If they reach you and start casting, if they finish that cast, then they'll drop the puddle. So you want to switch and target them, hopefully with max combo points already because you're working on Agatha. Target them, bite to get rid of them, and then resume what you were doing. If for some reason you can't kill them, just go ahead and kite away from Agatha. Like here, if it wasn't dead, I would have just continued to kite away from Agatha, root these ads, and then kill them in the same way that I did previously. Because you can move away from Agatha whenever you want. As long as you keep an eye on when she's spawning ads, you'll be fine. So anyway, so I bite that imp, and then this is the hurdle that we need to get over. You need to learn is mass entangle these, and then kill one of them. So mass entangle, and I just bite. Now I have to get back. Oh, I didn't bite there. I have to get back here. I noticed the ads are up, so I actually saved that bite, and I used Primal Wrath instead. And I just put a little bit of damage into the boss. Come over here, get rid of this guy. Back on the boss. Dodging the swirls. There's a Fuming Imp, so I want to try and see how I'm kiting around here just to get away from it so it doesn't start its cast. And then I use a 4 combo point bite, get rid of it. Here the damage shield is up. Okay, so I do just enough damage to break the damage shield, but I don't interrupt her. These ads are the priority. I've got almost full health, so these ads are the priority. I've also got a regrowth going on myself. So I turn around, mass entangle the ads. That's what we need to keep up on, right? And then I should have interrupted that sooner, but there we go, interrupted. Once it's interrupted, I can go back and start working on this ad. And then there's no other ads going on right this second, so I just work on this ad. So here the little imps are up, the fuming one's up, I need to prioritize killing it. I just managed to kill it before it drops a puddle. Right there, I used my Ravage Seed Pod. I used the Ravage Seed Pod because there was all the imps and the fuming one, and I needed to get rid of them quickly, right? So if we just back up a bit. So here I've got all the ads. I try and stand in the middle of them. Could have been a bit better there. I'm doing Primal Wrath, and the Seed Pod takes care of them for me with the Primal Wrath. So the Seed Pod is big there. Alright, so we're just continuing on. I should have ripped right there. Don't know what I was thinking. As soon as she pops the ads up, again, come back here, root them straight away. I used a 5-point bite there. I wanted to get Blood Talons rolling. There's a Fuming Imp coming in, so I leave the Imp Servant. Make sure I dot up or make sure I kill a Fuming Imp after I kite it for a while. This is pretty straightforward, just dodge the meteors or whatever you want to call them. Ads are up. Now I notice my Seed Pod is coming up here, so I drop it right on top of the boss. Primal Wrath the ads as well, and thrash them. And that kills them. There's a Fuming Imp here at the back, so I switch to kill it. Now I lost track here, this was bad. So yeah, I lost track of things here. I concentrated on killing the Fuming Imp, because that's really important. But I lost track of the fact that these imps were coming up to heal her. So, luckily I have enough DPS to just kill him here. I should have turned around and rooted these, like we discussed. But I also got hit by a meteorite there as well, so everything just kind of went wrong. But we managed to recover. Alright, so I'm just chilling out, DPSing the boss, dodging stuff. Now my cooldowns are up, but I know that she's going to transition to the other end of the platform soon, so I'm trying not to use them. There, I just kite that Fuming Ad away a bit. Here, mass entangle those at the back, because I know that she's going to spawn these imps. So she's got these imps, I really got to take care of these before I deal with the imps at the back. Dodged fireballs. I should have taken care of that smoldering imp right there. There we go. Alright, so I just got to chill out now. Those little fire ads are taken care of, so I'm going to come back here and kill these imp servants. Just do one at a time. I get hit there, that's bad. I kite away from the Fuming Imp, because he was already casting the puddle, so we're actually good there. Alright, so now interrupt. Now I think is where I blow my cooldowns, because there's nothing else going on. Yeah, get my blood talons rolling, blow my cooldowns. Imps are coming in. We're going to root them. We're going to bite them. We have Berserk rolling, so this is really good. Get rid of both of them. Nice clean transition again. Get over here. Gotta make sure we try and get rid of the Fuming Ad there. And then Seed Pod here again. This Seed Pod again was huge because I had 2 Fuming Ads and the little imps that were shooting fireballs at me. Now we're just kind of chilling out. Gotta try and keep our health up. Make sure you're using your regrowth pox. They're huge on this fight. Make sure you have a weak aura that tells you. All these weak auras in the middle that you're seeing, ones that I made, but it's really important that you track your regrowth pox so that you can use them. So here I'm just rooting these ads and killing them one by one. Not worrying about Agatha. Now she's got a shield up. Need to get through it like that and then interrupt. And then we're off to the other end of the room again. Now this could get a bit hairy, so I popped Bark Skin. Seed Pod here again, because I have all these ads. And I'm thrashing and primal wrathing. I get low here. I'm kind of panicking. I got to get rid of this Fuming Ad, because the last thing we want is for that to land on them. Land on the boss. So I could have used regrowth here, and I didn't, because I'm an idiot. But I've just left those ads rooted, because I know she's low on health. And there we go. So yeah, pretty straightforward.